Rating: a sweet, funny, charming film about the growing pains of a teenage girl rather bored with her existence in Sacramento, California, and exquisitely played by Saoirse Ronan. Lady Bird is nonetheless one of those movies that gain the kind of thunderous praise and awards traction they don't quite merit. I liked it a lot, but fundamentally it is not greatly different from all the other rites of passage stories set in provincial American towns, where comedy and poignancy vie for dominance against their so-familiar high school backdrop. On the other hand, if we were all blessed with having to see only one more, it might as well be the highly engaging Lady Bird, written and directed by the extravagantly talented Greta Gerwig, and intended as a kind of love-hate letter to her own Sacramento upbringing. It starts arrestingly, with Lady Bird, Ronan, and her mother Marion, Laurie Metcalf, soon arguing in a swiftly moving car. Suddenly, Lady Bird opens the passenger door and drops out. It's a lively introduction to her spirited, moody, rebellious, witty nature, that is also responsible for her rejecting her more prosaic actual name, Christine. In many ways, Lady Bird feels like a prequel to Frances Ha, the delightful 2013 comedy Gerwig starred in and co-wrote with the director and her partner, Noah Baumbach. Frances, too, was a lovable ingenue from Sacramento. Overwhelmed by life in New York, Lady Bird is Frances one step back, desperate to head east to college. Until she does, she must put up with her nagging, anxious mother, her annoying adopted brother and his live-in girlfriend, and the straitened family circumstances, which have worsened since her kindly father, Tracy Letts, her only domestic ally, lost his job. At her Catholic school, life is even more complicated. Lady Bird has crushes. Timothée Chalamet, an Oscar nominee for his brilliant work in Call Me By Your Name, pops up as one of them, disrespects the communion wafers and rejects her dumpy best friend, Beanie Feldstein, when a more glamorous girl shows interest in her. In that adolescent way she is funny and confident yet hopelessly insecure, painfully embarrassed by her home on the wrong side of the tracks. One by one the coming-of-age clichés are ticked off. Inevitably, she loses her virginity. Just as inevitably, she picks the wrong boy. But there's also something unpredictable, even a little subversive, about this film. It's nice to find a Catholic school on the silver screen run by nuns who are humane, not homicidal. Lady Bird could still become bogged down in the dreary familiarity of its setting were it not for a sharp script by Gerwig and a terrifically likable lead performance by Ronan. It has propelled her into the running for Best Actress at the Academy Awards, with Metcalf also nominated for her finely nuanced supporting turn as a mother unable to express her love without being a pain in the backside. It's a moot point whether a pleasingly autobiographical film by a female writer-director has had such lavish recognition. Partly as a response to the sexism and misogyny scandals engulfing some of Hollywood's most powerful men. Either way, Lady Bird isn't in the same league as The Shape of Water, or Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. But it's a very appealing picture. All the same,